everything you're against. Like, wait, do they like pizza over there? Fuck, I like pizza. God damn it.
Yeah, you're a vegetarian, Rick. Yeah, so was Hitler. So I've got to eat a squirrel quickly to show that I don't gas Jews.
Yeah.
It's like otherwise. It's crazy. We cross over the Venn diagrams, higgledy-piggledy. It's all over the place.
Yeah. And at the moment, if there is any sort of connection between the left and the right, I think some of those things should be celebrated. Like from the left and the right, I think at the moment are the furthest, or at least feels like they're the furthest part they've ever been. You should be finding the things that we do fucking agree on and celebrating those things.
Of course.
Like, oh look, hey.
Well, that should be freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing that would be a good thing to see eye to eye on, so you can talk, would be freedom of speech, with all its caveats, with all its complications, but it should be a no-brainer. Freedom of speech.
You can say what you want. I also think that one of the problems that's coming up with the free speech debate is when people talk about people being deplatformed as if that's a violation of free speech. It's going, no, you can say whatever you want, but if you're lying, and you're like Alex Jones is a liar, and he's responsible for the
lunatic.
He's a lunatic, but also like he's directly responsible for Sandy Hook parents being harassed and having to move because he said that thing didn't happen. Those are lies that he spread and he continues to spread. So but
that's already a caveat of free speech. You're not allowed to libel, and I agree with that. I agree with libel and slander and food additives on packaging, and we agree with all those things. What we should never agree with is it hurt my feelings. Yes, exactly. But people are saying Alex Jones, like, he's been doing platform, that's violation of free speech. It's going, no. He's still allowed to say exactly what he's saying. Nobody's arresting him for what he's saying. Nobody's stopping him for what he's saying. He's just not being allowed to say it so loudly so that more morons can hear it and fall into the lies. Yeah, and also people got to realise that being banned from Twitter, that you've joined a club with their rules. Yeah. That is not infringing on free. If you're not allowed to go on Twitter, that's not a human right to be on Twitter and have people heard. Do you know what I mean? It's like saying it's my right to be heard as much as George Clooney. That's equality. No. He's worked up being heard by more people because he's worked on it. Yeah. That's not a human right.
Yeah, because people agreed with him at the start. I disagree with you immediately, so you get way less chance. You failed at step one. You said something, I went, no, and nobody's listening to you.
But again, it's stupid on both sides because whenever I talk about freedom of speech, someone says, yeah, but it's not freedom from consequences. I go, you're right. You're absolutely right. The only consequence it is freedom from is the government putting you in jail for saying something they didn't like. Yeah. Right? That's the only thing. But you're allowed to be unpopular, ridiculed, shouted back at. All those things are an absolute allowed consequence of your stupid fucking hateful speech, right? Yeah. But what isn't allowed is that you're arrested and put in jail for saying something that some people didn't like.
Or I'd broaden that to being assaulted as well. Somebody just assaults.
Oh, of course, that annoys me as well. The consequences like punch a Nazi. Well, okay. Well, one, what is a Nazi? Are they really Nazis? Or are they canvassing for a horrible party that's shit? Yeah, they are. Yeah, are they shitty people? Yeah, they're shitty people. Are you allowed to punch them in the face? It's against the law. It's against the law to punch someone in the face. Yeah.